So I'm here today with Bill, and we got our blue gis with our blue backdrop. Hopefully you can see what we're gonna do here today, and the detail shows up. We're gonna work from the closed guard, and we're gonna work Omoplata attack. Gonna do a really fundamental entry and show you guys the finishing details, all right? So let's get started here. Okay, so from closed guard, I'm just gonna swim inside of his arms, and as I clear this arm out, I'm gonna bring a knee in front and step on the hip. So my knee's in front of the shoulder. The other hand's gonna like push his hand down toward my hip. I'm gonna climb up high with my leg here. So I'm gonna use the inside part of my leg to come up and clamp down on the shoulder and lock my triangle. Once I'm here, I wanna keep his hand in the pocket of my hip as I reach for the belt. So this hand's gonna come across. It's gonna make sure that his hand stays in place, and I'll reach for the pants or for the belt. If I need to, I can disengage my triangle, put my foot to the floor, and move my hips out a little bit more. From this position, I want to push my leg out, engaging the hamstring into his shoulder, forcing his shoulder to the mat. So I'm gonna extend my legs outward, kind of collapsing his shoulder. When I do this, I find that my hips are a little bit off to the side. I want to shift, so I wanna move from my left hip to my right hip. So I'm gonna kind of dish my hips out a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring my feet out to the side. My legs almost in a 90-90 position here. Now for the finish. As my hips come up, I want my shin to rotate down. Think like a rolling pin, right? So if this is the blade of my shin, is right here. As my hips come up, I wanna rotate the blade of the shin toward the mat, and I like to kind of come up at an angle here. So I'm gonna try and reach for the shoulder and come up and get my finish, all right? So let's look at that again. Okay, so I'm gonna swim in front. I'm gonna climb up high and grab the trap, the initial trap here, the triangle. I'll make my necessary adjustments, making sure I trap the arm. Now I'm gonna extend my legs out, and as I do that, that hamstring is gonna drive his shoulder toward the mat, and I'm gonna use that momentum to sit up. Okay? Make my adjustment. Bring my legs out to the side. I'm gonna roll up. As my hips come up, that shin rolls down, and I finish the omoplata. Let's do one more time, full speed. Okay guys, so that's some basic omoplata from the closed guard. Have fun with that, you guys, and don't forget Sashquinho rules.